The man in a very intimidating orange with a red cross. Yeah, no, that's absolutely terrifying. He is terrifying. He is intimid. He is the definition of the word intimidation. Hey guys, three major here and say welcome everyone back to another episode of Phoenix Race Attorney. In the last episode, we began our second day of investigation in Rise from the Ashes. In the last episode, we found out that Officer Maintenance, the man who delivered the news to Mr. Edgeworth, while we investigated earlier, was the one who actually got arrested for killing Detective Goodman. But he said he's never known Detective Goodman, and also that Detective Goodman brandished a knife at him. And then he went white, blacked out, woke up, and got arrested. I'm sensing a cover up here, and I don't like it. If you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps. Without further ado, let us continue with our investigation. Hello, Chief. Officer Gant. Let's talk about Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, where are they? Oh, you know, I don't want a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident at Gold Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you've got someone else strong guilty in that case, righto? I do. Johnny also released the newest episode of Apollo Justice. What fun. Episode 21. They drew his logo on the thumbnail. How interesting. Sorry, I got distracted. I did. Manfred von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. In court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, I might say. Why, they just do about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? What do you mean? Okay, well, he's not going to say anything. Evidence room incident. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their own turf, too, I mean. They are being the prosecutor's service. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in two locations at the same time. That's what it says. Yeah, and I don't buy that for a second. What evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give away all of our secrets just like that. This in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, the full-time job just keep the chief detective's trap shut. Ah, he was the one who you were picking on earlier. Huh? I saw that. Whoops, guilty as charged. What was it he wanted the chief detective to do? Let's see if we can find it. Maybe it up. Let's see if we could kind of discreetly ask him. Okay. Well, we're gonna make our way out of here. See you later, Detective Gant. Chief Police Gant, my bad. Let's go back to the guard station. Because I realized something. I can do this. There's a blood stain there. Oh, we got a reaction! Clearly blood around the signs here. This room is pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. Went to their heads right on these spines. I don't like that. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. I agree. I just want to make sure. Okay, that's it. You know what? Let's talk with Gans again. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about SL9? I was wondering, can you take a look at this? Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. What do I say? I'll find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. A busy one. Guy, you mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. Huh. Damn it. There is just no way to figure out what to do next. Um. Oh, we did. Uh, he did say that we should probably discreetly ask the chief of detectives. Oh, sorry, you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over here? That's Goodman's desk. Wanted me to check for anything that might be a clue. I took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here. Of course not. Oh, except for this. What? You have something? Sure, why not? It's nothing important. Didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item report? A lost item? Did Detective Goodman do something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make note of that just in case. Goodman's lost item report, a half-written document dated 2/21, can only be submitted to the chief of police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. How about... Actually, let's check this. Bruce Goodman, ID 59. Item lost wasn't even reported. Let's present it to you. Nope. Alright. Well, I guess that's it then. Let's go check out the, guard station now. Right? Is that not what I was supposed to do? What the heck was I supposed to do? Hold on. Hmm. You know what? I have an idea. Can we get permission to enter? Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Huh? I never thought the day would come when Wright will ask me for it. Well, I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh, not the silent treatments. Now, righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? No. No, not really. But you are very intimidating. Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Oh, Chief Gant, thank you. I'll investigate. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey, it's the detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along now, do your best now. Later, folks. See you, Chief Gant. Looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just being a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we're going to go into the into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. I completely agree. That being said, out one end and into the other. But now we can open the door. I accidentally went a little too far. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the IT card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader's turned off, see? What is this security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina Skye so great? Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him for? Why do you look so damn disappointed? As you maybe have surmised, this here's my salute. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That crack out there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's crack in these parts. Yeehaw? He's a freaking cowboy, man. Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's waiting. Stick your partners on again. While we're here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to singles like you, hombres. Or is he then? Did I say that? I almost said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to speak with us hombres. Well, let's talk. Guard station. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter. I say a little prayer. What's the hell about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. Oh. That's right. I forgot about this. Smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, I'm a star. What's this? What? What's wrong? Filet steak lunch. I see, I see! I don't see. I don't know what it means. Take lunch given the Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambino, you win. Ask anything! I know, it seems like he's willing to talk. We can talk now! Guard station. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. Since it got promoted from detective 2 years ago. Well, I may not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. I really hope that's the name of a bar, not the name of a horse. That'd just be funny. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These new-fangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? Yeah, I don't take to the machines much. I like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak. No? Oh, so you don't like steamed broccoli. That's fine. Not everyone likes broccoli, I understand that. The star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a breaking hole in a paraffin. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with the star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books. Smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? You've heard the name so many times that you never tell us exactly what happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transfers. I was talking about the transfers too. Security system. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me machines, well, I like them about as much as I like steamed cauliflower steaks. You said steamed broccoli earlier. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, do you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus, the card reader by the door. Card reader is a record of every ID card passed through. Oh, well, that's handy to know. So this is the ID card record? Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambi, and I can't show you more than that. Huh? All we saw was a bunch of numbers, and that was it. I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw the number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I could prove the record is tied to the stabbing. I think Officer Goodman's card is on there, actually. I'll present it to him just in case. Transferal. Sorry, can you explain this whole transferal thing to me? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. We're kept here under the presiding detective supervision for 2 years. So we could reinvestigate them just in case it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens if the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's office. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And yet that perfectly contradicts the DL6 incident, but okay. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. I feel like that's not a coincidence. Here, I'll present this to you. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 584-2189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Ah, there it is! 514. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It's used at 415. Hold on, 514? That's right before the stabbing. Once more, there's only one of them cars in the world. So when an incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room? Wait, what did Officer Meakin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. Did you ask Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do? That's the thing! Somebody pointed a knife at me! If he had his ID card then, how would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meakin? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I could give you this ID card record. ID card record. IDs of all who entered the evidence room on 221. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Like the Chief of Police. And the Chief Detective. And Gumshoe. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and Eakins, obviously. Can't forget him. I need to know which ID number is his. Well, I guess we go into the evidence room for now. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Oh, it really does. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Oh! Ow! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I would recommend going smacking this on the head. No, you got snacked! So it is true what I heard. Right, alright. Do I look like a selfish man? If anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. Go ahead, investigate that home to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. The chief of police can't. Will loan anyone $50? Even me? Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Yay! Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got rid of the chief, so now you're a boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. Evidence room floor plans. Seen the stabbing of a detective at the police screens. Well, that's be very helpful. Thank you. Actually, let's take a look at that. So it's an L shape. But there's no body outline. That doesn't help us. Boss for a day. So Detective Gumshoe, you're a boss for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murders took place right here at the police department. But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. My own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Ah, of course. I am a detective, after all. You gave me a lock that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? Oh, well, that's nice to have. What about Edgeworth? I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? We're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. So, I guess that's what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell more about that case. I agree, but what about the evidence lockers? This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. You're just in their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. My ID cards can be lost. I'm on my third card since entering the fourth day. Well, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprints? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is covered with fingerprints. Ah, who's that officer on the picture? The only locker we can open is their own. Funny, they don't look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. It's a trick to the handles, see? The handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor. The wrong person touches it, they'll get a shock. And if that's what happened, my hat would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. Or even some people in the force don't know about the fingerprint locks. Only the assigned detectives will transfer and lock it. Indicator light lights up when it's open. Oh, okay. I need you to tell me what your ID number is. This is the ID card report of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Oh, what is it? That second number! It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth! What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Okay, so we're not getting your ID number, we're getting Edgeworth's? What? ID card record. IDs of all who entered the evidence room. Updated. Why would Edgeworth have to come into the evidence room? Hold on. 873-0579 is Edgeworth. He came in here at 4:40 p.m. I wonder who came in here at 4:20 p.m. Who came in here high? Also 7777777. 7 numbers of 7. Jeez, that's a lot. Whoever 4989 is, they came in here twice. Strange. Okay. Except this taken out of here. Looks like his shirt. Must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this in here. There you go, pal. Making me like some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence there. That said, I bet that evidence locker was open recently. How do you know? The way things hanging out like that, the evidence gets already ripped. Guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing on my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. I bet he doesn't check his shirt under that trench coat either. Probably not. But nobody needed to know about that. You want to talk behind someone's back, do it right in front of don't do it right in front of them, pal. Ouch. Wow, there's a pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of scapegoat and got away. Yeah, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. It's been shot square in the forehead. Ouch! Better him than us. Okay, what about this? Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What sort of... What a sorry-looking fishing pole this is. Ah, that's my personal pole! I never did get around to using it. Yeah, I've seen that somewhere before. The metal detector from the last case! Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case down in Broad Lake, remember? Alright. Oh, it feels like that was ages ago. Well, it was like, what, 2 months ago? And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. Sweeper? Sure, will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap looking box? Can't judge a person or make me by their cover. Now look at their hearts. Oh, it's not a. Oh, I was like, what the heck is a bug sweeper? It's to like sweep for bugs? Yeah, it sweeps for for hitting recording devices. That's what it is. All right. You know what? Let's do some spray. I do see that what looks like a handprint, but I just... Alright, let's do this. Why am I getting a reaction here? No reason for the murder in such a spot if he fled out the door. This guess might be something significant. Hey! Some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal! What, this? It's called luminal testing fluid. Should get your hands on that! Huh? I'd like to get some too! Let's just borrow $50 from the chief! Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Right. Uh-huh. There's another handprint. You knew it. This is someone's right handprints. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker is mine. It's yours? Please. Have to help me. They come to take me away. Promise to testify you wouldn't hurt a fly. Do that for me, won't you, pals? This is important. Jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting you guys. Believe me. Get trust the police. What? But you're a detective. I am literally just spraying everything. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman. Is it actually an alien? This proves that something really happened to him in this locker. Make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Well, I wanted to get this detective. I want to spray the little saw down on the bottom, but I can't. No, I did it again. There we go. Yeah, what's with this cleaning supplies on the bottom? There's a raw saw and paint in here. Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. True art? I noticed that there was blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? You might say this was my studio. Here? In the evidence room? Huh. Interesting. Okay. So we have quite a few things to investigate. I want to investigate this. What's this? Blood? A little warm. There's definitely a handprint there. Like someone tried to wipe it off. So right? What if there are other blood stains left in the room? We already used the luminal spray. Someone left a glove here. We're only one. SL 911. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. I mean, SL9 does have a tag on it. Rubber glove. Tagged evidence from SL9 is truth and glove. How do you correct it? Okay, what about the rubble on the floor? Oh, someone must have broken some of the bacon and called these pieces. Was it active gumshoe, perhaps? Making some kind of hooligan. It's apparently from the case. The case? The SL9 is in, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before, whatever it was broke. I tried to put it back together. Ah, good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. I spent a good 3 hours on it before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tub of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's start putting the rest in place. We're doing a puzzle, baby! Hell yeah! Okay, so we're kind of trying to match up the pieces. Now, there we go. I thought that would fit. Oh. Aha, there we go. Perfect fit. Nice. Can't really see what it. Oh, interesting. Ah, there we go. Finally, right there. Still a big hole missing. Huh? Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem was finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? But they were missing to begin with. Still, that doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Unstable jar. Jar piece back together from fragments found at the scene of crime. A piece is missing. That's strange. Well, that was a fun little side project. See, not what I meant to do. If you put these pieces back together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, why doesn't it seem a little too unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Yeah, and also I do want to look at the floor plans real quick because I know they changed. So yeah, those blue lines are now blood stains. Okay. Now there was also this open drawer, and I do want to investigate this. Look, this one's open. The red light indicator light above the door is still lit. Also, I want to investigate a gumshoe locker, but I couldn't, man. I'm mad because I wanted to know what photo is. My locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints. Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if it's closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. You wanna... Seriously, though, who is this chick? Right. Jeez, we have full rows of evidence. Holy crap! I mean, not do anything. The tag says SL911 because this is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about it? You know how many other words sound like it? Ag, gag, nag, lag, zag. Zag? Is that a word? You challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? I guess so. Nothing else seems out of the ordinary with this glove. Forgot J's to zoom out for some reason. Wait. Oh, this? Huh? What is at the bottom? That's first side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right? True, but that's not exactly helpful. And yeah, what's up with this red dots? Hey, look, they're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. The jar was evidence in the SL9 case. Maybe when the blood got on it. Possibly. I am just extremely curious about this jar, though. Like, what is its purpose? What is it for? What exactly is it? Huh. Okay. I am not sure what to do now. Oh, okay. Well, I think that's everything. I think we just leave. You know what? Let's go see if Edgeworth is around still. Still no. Did I do something in the wrong order? Alright. I screwed something up. We gotta go back to the Ema Skye. So many of the mark on the right name. Ema Skye. Don't tell me you bring this with you wherever you go. Well, you never know where something might go down. So what kind of a world do you think we live in? A world full of murder. I mean, we are a murder detective. Alright. I guess we could just limit all everything again. Yeah, just in case. Limiting some sort of stuff because I don't know what else we need to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Detective Gumshoe, do you have? You do. Damn, okay. SL9 is you. Now that was a bloody, violent case. Really? How bloody and violent are we talking here, buddy? How violent are we talking? I think my voice cut out there. I'll have to check the recording later when I edit this. Anyways, now that was a bloody and violent case. Violence? So it was a murder? Serial killing. What? Serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. I thought I made a mistake. Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago. I put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. Started the rumor mill. Rumors. I thought forged evidence? It's supposed to be all cleaned up and transferred the other day. That's the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Hey, pal, look at the time. So there's something you need to be going to? This is that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna go give him my report for today. That's, uh, that's a bakery? It says restaurant at the top. Doesn't look like a restaurant, though. Pastry chef? I don't know. It looks like some sort of advertisement, though. It might help, you know? Report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems. Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about here. I'm sure he could use a report like this. I believe in him. You need enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe. I'm up, pal. Later. Bye bye. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. He might tell us a little bit more about it. About SL9. That being said, um, let's go talk to Edgeworth. Nah, that's not where I wanted to go. Actually, damn. So he really does not. Damn it! I really thought he was going to give me his ID at the time. Oh well. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Hey! Ah, yes, my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Was Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Oh, right. He has a hotel bringing in tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the Mr. Prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Goodman was looking for you. Ah, yes, you brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Really helpful. Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening up new here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side of the dwarf. Poor Master, I think this whole thing is really taking its toll on him. Don't say that, Emma. Uh, let's talk about the inquiry committee. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there were some who believed that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. We're lucky this time. Again. Again? I heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Okay, what about tomorrow's trial? Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecutor and attorney. However, something happened. They gave me control of the investigation over to the police department. Oh, the police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing. Wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still, I've never seen him so out of sorts. Can you... I don't want to investigate right now. Listen, I have a job to do here. Very quick and easy one. Oh, wrong button. So if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna spritz literally everything. Just to make sure you're not concealing, blood anywhere. It's not that I don't trust you, Edgeworth, it's just that I want to be extra thorough. Okay, I think you're in the fair. Anyways, I need to present to you this. What I meant to do. This. Oh, right, I better take this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you witnessed in the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why? Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Oh? By the Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. AI-16. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the statements, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make note of it. Screwdriver, evidence from a past case of Edgeworth, brought back to his office by Gant's request. And if it was on 2 years ago, then that means that not 2 years ago, half a year ago, that incident had to have been back in August or something. Well, I guess we could always just ask him about the knife. Oh. What's up, Eddie? I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in? Or the man who received the worst memory of my life. Oh, revived, not received. I was like, received? What? Revived. That makes much more sense. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in an elevator. Yeah, we finished the case already, though. Okay, so why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Right. Allegation of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too. Then he was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. He said he was deputy chief this time. He wasn't even chief yet. Now you get nervous too, Edgeworth? What I want to know is why I was a deputy chief of police on the investigation. The truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than usual. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be in my hands. I won a guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win the trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? You were still studying forensics. If you are still studying forensic science? Huh? Yes, of course. Why just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminal testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Cotton swab? Oh, aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. Oh, hell yeah! For me, are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your power in these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks! How about giving me some detective gumshoe as well? Fingerprint intent. Recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. Let's get going. One last investigation. Right. Do you remember this? I do seem to remember seeing suspicious handprints back evidence locker room. With that, I think we should make our way back there immediately. Oh, wait. Miss Star's no longer here. Oh, interesting. Officer Marshall's not here either. February 23rd, evidence room secretary. Our investigator returned off a suspicious handprints. There. Here in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Right. Right. Let's get started. First, choose a finger. Finger? His finger lives up behind a slightly different handprint. So let's choose the finger that we have most left behind the clearest print. Alrighty then. Let's go with the thumb. The thumb is a great finger. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With the answer key. See? Looks like that's the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the prints. Once the powder is well spread, let's blow away the excess. Huh? How do we do that? With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on the birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though. It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. I hope. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprints, right? I better give it a try. Right, thick enough. You did it. You found one. But it's nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? Person who left this finger handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. It's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. Hi, that seems a shame. Well, really, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Yeah. Other fingerprints outside the bloody one as well. Yeah, there was one like right next to it too. Right, and that's pretty good. Put it all away. Whoa! The print! But we just gotta make sure that we get all the prints. We gotta do a second run for it and then blow it away again. Yeah, the print's so clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's smash it up right away. We're not done yet. This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding fingerprints and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprints out that we got from Mr. Edgeworth. Find out the person who think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find in this evidence locker? Oh, easily. Where is he? Yeah. Yeah. Match found. It's Gumshoe, obviously. So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me a so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking so what. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes he hits, sometimes he misses. Gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. We gotta check it out. Yeah, we do. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right! There's a handprint here. Hey, finally want to try using this? Root girl. Lose it. I have to warn you about something first. What? The area of blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding using chemical means. Any prints in that area were likely to be wiped away too. Oh, right. That means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the blood hand. Got it. Hmm. Huh. Um. Okay. Let's check for prints. There's gotta be something in there, right? Oh, wait, hold on, we got one. Oh, shoot. I didn't actually think we were gonna get one. Holy crap, man, that's nuts. All right, I blow it all away. There we go, we got it. Oh, wait, is it Marshall? It looks similar. Yeah, it is. Jake Marshall. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Marshall's fingerprints, found on a bloody handprints, left in the evidence room. The prints had been white. It's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, this is the decidedly difference from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain. What the hell? Why would Officer Marshall Looks like an investigation is finally turning up results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. To be continued. God damn. Holy shit, man. Safer progress up to this point? Absolutely. Jeez. Oh, no. What did he do? Marshall, what did you do? See you guys next time. Bye-bye.